In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10 now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Putting the tight end in motion. A counter give here to Pacheco. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from near his own goal line. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing now off play action. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way down inside the 40 before going out. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's trying to go deep again. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running left with Pacheco. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. To the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Pistol now for Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Another throw for Mahomes. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they take him down right along the 30. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Chiefs with first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Dropping back to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to the air here. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got a man. Bowers has it. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Offense set for a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Complete here to Bowers. Touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 13. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate, right? When you make a stop like that on first down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Flush down now to his left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Avoids the sack. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Blown back, gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts everything behind this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Raiders drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming here from the 12. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Throwing off the play fake here. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Stroud from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Raiders get there and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Such a promising drive and just a couple snaps ago, but now back-to-back sacks, drop backwards, and this field goal, well, it's not a gimme anymore. You gotta hope you can knock it through and salvage some points out of a series that went so wrong.
Oh, and that's not gonna do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give up the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 13. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 14. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action, Mahomes. Complete to Hyatt. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious...
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's taken in by Longu. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Play action on first down. Wangu on the catch. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Trying the right side. Down to the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Another carry for him. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They give it to him again. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Forced out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. To throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign.
How many shots? 600?
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
You okay? You working tomorrow? Yeah. Church drama?
So she married me because I told her she needed to talk to her son. Drink something, cool.
I don't have nothing to drink out here.
Okay, that was just the dumbest thing you said.
I always do. I usually don't drink it with water.
Yeah, but what happens is you need to pass your stomach. That's why they tell you to drink it with a cup.
Okay. Get some.
But anyway, she said that Clara said in the nursery while she was in there that because Donald Trump was coming to office, she wouldn't be able to get her birth control pills. And Kiana said, "Why, you having sex?" And Paris said, "No, but still." And my mom was upset. So I said,
Hold on. Why was your mom upset?
because she don't think that she should have to hear that kind of talk. And that's like,